Hi everyone, welcome to Disruption Learning, and this is the fourth episode of Understanding Averages by Disruption Learning. Now, just like the last video, in this video we are going to have 5 questions which are going to be a little more difficult than the ones we practiced in the last video. So let's not waste a lot of time and get started. So here we go. Now, here is the first question. As per this question, the average score of all the students in a class is 80. Okay. There are 7 girls and their average score is 120. Okay. If the boys have an average score of 60, then what is the number of boys in the class? Okay. Now, for this question, okay, we have girls, right? And we have boys. So let's say the total number of students is X, right? We know that there are 7 girls. So the number of boys is going to be X minus 7. I hope this is understandable. This is the total. 7 girls are there and the boys would be X minus 7. Now the 7 girls have an average of 120 while the boys have an average of 60. And the total average is 80. Now, so as per the formula of weighted averages, a weighted average is the number of people in the first group multiplied by their average plus the number of people in second group multiplied with their average divided by the total number of people, which is X, is equal to the weighted average. I hope this is clear to everyone. This is it may seem very little tough because the usage of X and the unknown variable, but it is actually a very simple question. So let us solve this equation. So 7 into 120 is 840 and this is going to be 60x minus 420, which is equal to 80x. So if we solve it further, it would be 420 is equal to 80 minus 60. Okay, x here, so 20x. So if 20x is 420, x is 420 by 20. Very simple. This is 21. I think it's quite a simple question if you know how to deal with the unknown variable. This is just a plain weighted averages question where the total group of students is divided into 2 different groups of boys and girls. Now this is x, which means this is the total number of people in the class, but we need the number of boys. So number of boys is X minus 7, which is 21 minus 7, 14. So 14 is the real answer, not 21. So let's move forward with the next question. Now the batting average of Tatenda Taibu in 10 matches is 80. Okay. His best score is 92. His average, excluding his best and his worst score, is 81. Okay. What is his worst score? So let's start with the basic. We know in 10 matches his average is 80. So his total runs are 10 into 80, that is 800, right? His best score is 92. Okay. Now consider one thing. His best score is 92. So this is one match in which he has scored 92. One match is going to be his worst score. Okay. Now remaining 8 matches, which means excluding his best and his worst, in the remaining 8 matches, his average is 81, which means in 8 matches, he has scored 648 runs. I hope that is clear. 8 matches, 81 is the average, total is 648. Okay, so 648 and 92 is his best score, right? So what does this turn out to be? This is 740. Okay, so in 9 matches, his total is 740. So, and in 10 matches, it is 800. So in the 10th match, which is his worst match, he has scored 60 runs. I hope that is clear. This is simply 800 minus 740. Again, a very simple question using the very basic properties of averages. We got his total runs. We got runs in 1 match. We got runs in 8 matches. So we have a total of 9 matches. Now we need the score in 10th, and that is, I guess, very simple to know. So let's move to next question now. Mr. Ambani is a daily wage earner. Okay. On 13th of January, he earns 96 rupees and increases his daily average of earnings for this month by INR 5. Okay. So he earns 96 and his average is increased by 5 rupees. What is his daily average at the end of 13th January? So what is his average after he has earned rupees 96 and after his average has increased by rupees 5? So for such a question, there is a simple, let's say pattern that we have, which we use. So we write number of days on one column, average on the next, and total on the other. So before this day, 13th of January, he has worked for 12 days, and let's assume that his average is X. So his total is 12X, right? Now, after 13th day, his average has become X plus 5, okay? I hope this is clear. So we know because his average has increased by 5, so his average becomes X plus 5. And his total becomes 13 into X plus 5, which is 13X plus 65. Now we know that on the 13th day, he has earned 96 rupees, which means the difference between these two is actually 96. So can I say that 12X plus 96 is equal to 13X plus 65? I hope that is clear, because 12X was his, previous average. He added 96 and it became 13X plus 65. So if we solve this, 96 minus 65 is equal to 13X minus 12X, right? X is equal to 31, right? That is X, the value of X. Now, the question asks, what is the average on the end of 13th January? So this is at the end of 13th January. So the answer is going to be X plus 5, which is 31 plus 5. 36. That is it. I hope that is clear. Again, not a very tough question. I think we have done such a question in the last video too. So I hope that is going to be easy. Now, a number is 80% of average of 5, 7, 14 and y. Okay. So the average of these people and 80% of that is number X. Okay. The average of X and Y is 26. Okay, so what is the value of Y? So as per this equation, X plus Y divided by 2 is 26, which means X plus Y is 52. Okay, this is the one equation that we have. Now, as per this equation, the things are like this: 5 plus 7 plus 14 plus Y divided by 4 into 80% of it, right? 80 by 100 is equal to X. I hope that is clear, because this is the average and this is, this is the average part, okay? And this is the 80% part, right? And if we do the multiplication of both, we get X. So let's solve this. 5 and 7 is 12, 12 and 14 is 26, plus Y divided by 4 into 4 by 5 is X. So this is gone. 26 plus Y by 5 is equal to X. So 26 plus Y is equal to 5X. Sorry, 5X. Okay, so 5X minus Y is 26. I hope that is clear to everyone. Now we have two equations. I think things become very simple from here. X plus Y is 52. 5X minus Y is 26, right? So we solve them. This goes like this. So 6x is equal to 78 and X is equal to 78 by 6, which is 30. So we needed value of Y. We have got the value of X. Okay. So X is 13, right? We got the value of X. Now the value of X and Y, X plus Y is 52. We know that. Okay. So 13 plus Y is 52, which means Y is 52 minus 13, that is 39. So mostly all of the questions have one step further before getting the significant value. So here we got X, but we needed Y, so we found out Y. So you need to take care of this thing too, what the actual question is asking. It can be the question that the things other than the answer are tough to find, but then answer becomes very easy, right? So let's go to the next question. So Mr. Bean studies as many hours on Sunday as on all the days of the week combined. Okay, if his average for the whole week was 4 hours a day, then for how many hours did he study on Sunday? Okay, so let's start with the very basics. So we have 7 days, right? And average being 4 hours. Okay, so the total hours that he studied in the entire week is going to be 7 into 4, 28 hours, right? I hope that is clear to everyone. Now, as per the question, the whole week is combined into two parts. One is Sunday, and then is all other days of the week, right? And as many hours he studies on Sunday, the same hours he studies on all other days, which means the number of hours on Sunday is equal to number of hours in all other week, right? So if number of hours in Sunday is X, for all other weeks it's also X. So the total is X plus X, which is 2X, which is equal to 28 hours, which means X is 28 by 2, 14 hours. So on Sunday, he studies 14 hours, right? Very simple question. I guess it's the easiest one we had for today. And with this, our first, set of videos on averages is complete. We have 2 concept videos and 10 questions. And I hope these were useful to you and help you in learning averages. Okay, so if in case someone has any doubts, they can definitely ask in comments. And if you liked the concept or you like the videos, then you may share it with your friends. So that's it. Goodbye.